Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another episode of Hang with Henry. Roll the intro. All right, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. Today we are going to be taking a look at another one of my favorite tunes and one of my favorite cover versions of that tune. So we're going to be listening to Susan Tedeschi play Bob Dylan's classic tune, Don't Think Twice. Bob Dylan originally recorded this in 1962, and he released it as a single in 1963 on his album, The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. And Susan Tedeschi re-recorded this on her album, Wait For Me, back in 2002. And this is one of these CDs that I got because I was interested in Derek Trucks, because Susan Tedeschi is married to Derek Trucks. So I got interested in her through him, and I just fell in love with the way that she sings this song. If you can listen to it on Spotify or listen to it, you'll find it online. But we're going to be taking a look at a live recording here that really, really sounds nice. And it's just a beautiful song, beautiful lyrics. She sings it so beautifully. And this is one for my acoustic guitar fans out there. Really great strummy sound. So let's just take a look at it, then I'll break it down a little bit, and let's have some fun. All right, take it away. Listen to those vocals.
If you don't know by now, ain't no use to sit here wondering why. It'll never do somehow. Oh, your rooster crows, I love break it down. Look out the window.
Let me break down the chord progression there for you a little bit, just so you have some context about what's happening. All right, so check it out. We're in the key of C major here, and it's going from a C into a G major down to a A minor. And she's kind of doing this light little arpeggiated, thing with her pick. And, it's not something that you need to plan out. Just kind of randomly go for the notes, listen to what sounds good, play around with what sounds good to your ears, right? That's what she's doing. So it's C into a G, A minor. See what I did on the A minor? I lifted off my first finger, then I did a hammer on. See that? So two times on A minor, then it goes into F, into the G. Okay, so that's the first time around. And then when you go back to the C, there's this nice little walk-up. That's a typical walk-up that you'll see all the time. So that's the 3rd fret, 6th string, open A, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. See that? Second time around, C, going into a G, again the A minor. So everything stays same, And now comes the wild card, and this is where I really love the songwriting, right? Bob Dylan, I love Bob Dylan, he's amazing. Instead of going to a D minor, which is in the key of C, we are now abandoning the key and we're playing that 2 chord, that minor 2 chord, we're making it major and turning it into a dominant 7. See how that sounds? It takes you somewhere else. You know, it's taking you on a ride. So it goes in that D minor, D dominant 7, and then back into G. Then the third time around, we go into a C major, energy building a little bit, and then C7. And listen to how that C7 has a pull to it. It wants to take you somewhere. It wants to resolve. There's a tension. Where does it want to go? To the 4 chord. So if you take your 1 chord, which is the C, and turn it into a dominant 7, it's going to want to go to that 4. It's really nice songwriting. And now, another really cool, interesting thing, this F kind of would normally like to go back to a C or a G, right? To resolve that way. But what Dylan does is he goes down to that D7 again. Okay, so it's just really interesting songwriting. And then to end it off, C into a G, into A minor, into F, C, G, then C, and then that little walk up, okay? So let's continue to listen together. I'll kind of outline the chords a little bit for you. And of course I had them in this video. You could see them now, hopefully, as I was playing. So just, that's the chord progression. All right, let's keep watching.
Turn it on the light, baby. It's that light that I'll never know. Ain't no use in turning on the light, baby.
D7.
I'm on the dark side of the road. I wish there's something you could do, say,
7.
try and make me change my mind and stay. Yeah, but we never did too much talking anyway. Oh, but don't think twice, it's alright.
Solo. F, G, back to C, G, A minor, And if you're playing a solo here, we're in the key of C, right? So A minor pentatonic will work, or C major, the C major scale will work, of course, as well. But when they go to that D dominant 7, if you're playing a solo, you can't rely on that pentatonic anymore. So if you were to improvise and play a solo to this tune here, you'd want to really make sure that when they go to that D7 that you know exactly when that's coming, right? And then you'd want to find notes that are in that chord, right? If you just look at the chord and you just play notes that you see in this chord when it comes while you're soloing, you'll be totally safe. Just outline that chord. For instance, this one here, which is the 6th of A, right? If I'm thinking an A minor pentatonic, if I were to play A minor pentatonic, if you play this note, it's in that dominant 7. And it's not in the pentatonic. So that'll kind of be your safe note that you can always go to, right? So just find your chord, look at what notes are in it, and then those notes will always be safe, right? Because that's the only chord that won't work with the pentatonic scale. All right, let's listen to him play the solo.
Like you never done before. Every day you easy coming
coming.
'Cause I can't hear anymore. Oh, I wish there was something you might do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. Oh, we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright.
Let's listen to how he takes care of this. Now it's coming. Keep playing it safe. There it is again. Nice. They're just enjoying themselves,
So long holiday
and her vocal is so beautiful.
where I'm bound, I can't tell. Oh, goodbye, goodbye is much too good a word.
There it is.
So I just see everywhere. Oh, I say,
Energy going up.
you treated me unkind. Could have done better.
Again
Oh,
up.
I don't mind. You just can't waste your mind. Precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Oh, you just can't waste your mind. Precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Oh, you just can't waste your mind. Precious time. Don't think twice, it's How about it for Amy, everybody? So beautiful. Thank you, Amy.
All right, so just a beautiful tune. Now you know the chord progression. Go listen to Bob Dylan. Go listen to Susan Tedeschi's album. Play along. It's a really fun tune to play along with. If you try to solo again, go for those nice melodic solos. Don't try to do anything crazy. And when that dominant 7 chord comes, then just be careful. Try to stay out of the way, right? Again, you have it here, right? You could just play notes from here to stay safe, or you have it here. So that's where you're gonna see, right, what notes are safe. Okay? All right, that's a good way to visualize it. All right, Henry Olsen here. I hope that you enjoyed the short little hang with Henry. Let me know if you did. Let me know what you'd like me to do next. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And thanks for watching. All right, Henry Olsen here. I'll see you very soon with another episode of Hang with Henry. All right, see you very soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.